And we are live. Hello, everybody, and hello, playback viewers. Thank you guys for watching after the stream. But hello, people are here right now. So, um, yeah, how you doing, guys? We're here with Mark from Buffalo Coasters. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Lucan?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking. Um, for those of you who don't know, Mark, he's another coaster YouTuber. I believe I linked his channel and Instagram in the description. So if you guys have not subscribed to Mark, make sure to go subscribe to him, and let's get him to 100. Let's see if we can get him 100 subscribers today.
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, every subscriber helps, dude. But for those of you
Um,
who don't know him, how about you tell him a little bit about yourself, Mark?
well, I started making coaster videos, my channel Buffalo Coasters, a couple months ago. I've always been interested in the coaster community, or roller coasters and all that. Um, really fell in love with making videos. It's actually a passion of mine. I love editing. I love filming. I mean, I love doing these history videos. I'm learning all this stuff about Darien Lake and Fantasy Island that I never knew before. It's pretty interesting. And obviously, I can't wait till parks can open.
Mm-hmm.
Can actually start filming there.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome to see some of the things you learn when you make a video on like the history, like you don't think about these things, every day, and you're like, oh wow, that actually happened. So it's crazy. Anyways, you have anything else? But you want to tell them about your whoops? Crazy. Do you want to tell them about your aviation stuff and stuff like that? Anything besides coasters?
Not too much. Well, I mean, I another big passion of mine is planes and aviation and that stuff. I think that might be a future career of mine, honestly. I fly glider planes, if you know, like sailplanes, they have no
Hmm.
engine. You get towed up by a different plane to about 3,000 feet. You glide down, pretty much, and you land. It's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like your hat, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Six.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
an official Six Flags employee in here. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. See, look, here's my name tag and my my
That's pretty
ID.
sweet. That's
I
pretty
miss
sweet.
working. I really miss that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Even though I had a couple bad experiences, it was still really fun.
Hello, everybody in the chat. I'm sorry if I kind of just ignore the chat. Hello, Coaster Crazy, Hang Time Thrills, Badger State Coasters. What's up, Badger State Coasters? How you doing? Coaster Insights, you're new. I love seeing new people on the channel. That is always a nice thing to see. So thank you for checking out the channel. Um, So another thing I want to cover before we get into the meat and potatoes of the stream. Um, Thank you all for 500 subscribers. Kind of lost it last night, but that's okay. Um, Celebrations are welcome here at WNY Coasters. But the whole shout out video that I talked about, I'll be doing an announcement video because there's so many of you guys who helped out and that I want to give you guys shout outs. I'm just gonna make a video. You guys just let me know you helped out. We're going by the honor system, so if you did, like, you can still, if you haven't done the challenge, um feel free to go do that. If you haven't done the challenge, subscribe and then get one other person to subscribe. So yeah, feel free to you can participate in the challenge if you haven't done it. I'll be doing a video. Just you guys, everybody who does it or did it or comment, or you can DM me or whatever. Just make sure, let me know, because it's so hard to keep track of everybody. It's been amazing, all the people coming. And we are up. We already gained so many subscribers since the freaking beginning of the day. So that's awesome to see. But yeah, let's talk about the title of this live stream. So it was, when
Oh,
will
cool.
Darien Lake reopen? This is kind of an ongoing question for all the people in Western New York. I'm sorry for stuttering there, but all people in Western New York and even people around the world, for like, especially when you have California parks, you have people coming out of state. It's crazy. So do you think they have a chance to reopen this year, or are we looking forward to a new season?
Well, it's depending on a load of factors, honestly. Well, um, I'm not sure. What did you say that park that was looking to sue the government yesterday?
Uh, what was the park about the government? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
There was in your stream yesterday. You were talking about some kind of park that was going to sue the government to be able to
Oh,
if it
oh,
tried to open.
I believe it was Luna Park and Dino's Wonder Wheel Park. We're going
Really?
to look into their legal options.
Yeah. Well, it's all dependent on that.
Yeah, I wish.
See
Yeah,
if they if it ends in their favor. We might
yeah.
have a chance then.
I mean, if they left parks open, I wouldn't see why you keep them closed. I mean,
Yeah. I
obviously,
mean,
Seabreeze has already made it clear they will not be opening the season. Same thing with it was Fantasy Island because they're kind of don't have any rides right now. But that's okay. Just gonna catch up in the chat quickly, dude. I can't believe we're at 520. I know it's I can't even believe it myself. Hello, gents. I subbed you both today. Thank you, Stanford Bridge. Hopefully I pronounced that right. That'd be very unfortunate if I mispronounced that, but thank you. We both appreciate it. I could probably speak for Mark for that one. But
I mean,
Coaster Insight says, "What's the challenge?" I'll quickly go over it again. So the challenge is you're already subscribed, so you already completed step one. Just find a friend or a family member, or recommend the channel to somebody, get them subscribed, and I'll give you a shout out in the video that I'll be making. Probably coming out next week because that's going to take a little while to put together. But when will Great Escape reopen? This is kind of relating to our topic. So I guess you can answer this question because you probably know the answer as much as I do.
yeah, well, I mean, gyms haven't even been allowed to open yet. Movie theaters, all those indoor things.
Oh, they just let
Mm.
gyms reopen last week, I think. Maybe
Did
last
they
Monday.
really? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
even
think
know that. Oh,
so.
movie theaters are still closed.
Yeah.
You know that. And a couple other things. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I just people get a bad rep on theme parks that they won't like. I I feel like people think that there's gonna be all these people, everyone's touching all this stuff on the rides, on the coasters. I just don't think people have, taken a minute to give that theme parks a second thought.
Yeah, the other
Mhm.
thing here is the effect on the community like that it has like Darien Lake's such a big part of its local community like same thing with Seabreeze is a big part of the Irondequoit community. Even Fantasy Island is a huge part of the excuse me, Grand Island community. So it's like it's unfortunate because I know Great Escape it's kind of in a touristy area so it doesn't do the most for the community but it's employing people, it's getting people jobs and it's it's hard to see the park not open and just a loss for everybody involved. So I think
Mhm.
we're all rooting for them to open. But whenever parks are allowed to open in New York, that's when we're gonna see Great Escape open. I think unless it's like December or something. I don't believe they can keep us close till 2021 because the emergency powers for like closing stuff and whatever. I'm pretty sure they end in 2021, but we'll see how that goes down. Um, Majestic, thanks for subbing everybody, dude. Ooh, we had a Chelsea fan. That's tough. But uh, Splashdown Beach and Fish. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Most parks have already announced that they always went up with subscribers. So thank you to ever subscribed, and let's keep the ball rolling. Um, have you been to other states? You can answer that question first, I guess.
Me? Yeah, I've been pretty much every state on the East Coast. Down to Florida, obviously. I've been Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin, Texas, and just a few random miscellaneous ones around there. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
I obviously been in New York because that's where I'm in the state I'm in right now. I've been to Pencil. I've been pretty much all the bordering states. I haven't been in the New England states yet, so that's probably someplace I'm gonna have to go to within the next year or two. But I've been to Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, New Jersey, all like Mid Atlantic, Eastern. I have not been to either of the Carolinas. I have actually no, I have been to North Carolina once. I always forget about that. But I went to North Carolina. I was on a layover. I count layovers personally because you're on the ground, but like
Yeah, me too.
it's a debatable topic. Like I've been to Colorado technically then too because I had a
Hmm.
layover in Denver. I've had a couple of those in Charlotte. Oh, the coolest thing about the Charlotte layover was um I could see Fury from the plane. That was sick. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
the one well that's besides Orion. It's the one Giga coaster I haven't been on.
awesome.
So that kind of sucked. We were coming back from Florida. I've been to Florida multiple times. Been
Yeah,
to
me too.
Hawaii. I slept in LA for a night, so it was kind of fun. Um, I've been to quite a few states, like a bunch of miscellaneous places. But anyways, I don't realize you. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
parks are fairly
definitely.
safe. There's such big areas like the whole 1,000 like capacity issue in Virginia was kind of a mess because you're in such a big area. It's like yeah, it sounds like a lot of people. 5,000 people sounds like a lot of people, but it's in a
Hmm.
massive area. You know how many acres of land? Like if you
Yeah.
divide up, it's like 50 people in like an acre, so it's not bad at all. Where did you go in Wisconsin? I've never been
Oh
to
yeah,
Wisconsin, so
Bagger
you
State
answer that.
Coasters. That's right. He said he's from Green Bay or whatever. I have relatives in the Madison area, the suburbs of Madison. It's pretty cool. Nice area.
Sweet. Have you been to Six Flags Over Georgia? I have not, unfortunately. I have been to Georgia because I've laid done a couple layovers in Atlanta as well. So, um, yeah. Have you been to Georgia?
I I have not been to Six Flags over Georgia. No,
um,
would love to.
yeah. How do you feel about Moto Coaster? How
I
do you
think
go first?
it's a decent coaster, honestly. I mean, it gives you that feeling in your stomach, similar to King Ka on the
Hmm.
launch. Honestly, I love that. I mean, the layout is kind of it's not the best. I mean, it's a lot of twists and turns.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's a decent ride. I think it fits pretty well in Darien Lake.
Yeah, for pretty forceful launch. The first turn's pretty intense in the back row.
Yeah.
Um, I'm losing on the chat a little bit. Chat does the bar next to the chat does not want to cooperate. What's this comment? All right, you have to go. All right, see ya. Um, plus, some parks are only places that deeply unfortunately. Yeah, true, true. They do temperature checks, um, which helps subside some of the problem.
It is a great city.
Um, see you later, Badger State Coasters.
Um,
Probably
see
left by now.
you.
See you later. Now we have an argument on what time you should be eating dinner. I'm not going to take part in that because
Oh
that's
boy.
your discretions. But yeah, so flipping back over the topics, you are close to Fantasy Island, right?
Yeah, I'm about give or take 5 minutes between. It's about half hour, give or take 5 minutes, five
Yeah.
ten. Minutes.
Maybe tell them a little about your history at the park because I've only been to the park once actually.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
know a lot more about than me.
yeah, I've been getting season passes for about 10-ish years.
Hmm.
I got, especially under the Martin DiPietro era, we kind of unfortunately left in the Apex area. As soon Not too long after Apex took over, we switched to Darien Lake because I was getting older, me and my brother, and the park just didn't feel the same, honestly. But
Yeah,
yeah, but I used to get season passes every year. Loved, absolutely loved that park.
yeah. It was a cool place for what it was, but it looks like it's gonna come back, maybe a little bit different than before, but that's okay.
Well, yeah, definitely. Love to see that reopen again. Love to see it.
Trying to. Um, Thank you, Coaster Crazy, and that's a very modest statement, but I thank you for that. more so about eating dinner. Operations. Yeah, operations have been ugly this year. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They've been ugly, but it's just like the cost of being in a park. Like, I'm okay with that because once you're in the park, you're in the park, and it's like, um, it's not. It's just a good thing being in the park, being around the rides, just getting on the rides. Like, I
Yeah.
don't. This is not like a year for marathoning or whatnot. Like, it's hard to marathon stuff, but I'll take what I can get. To be honest, um,
Uh,
yeah. Sweet. I've been to Fantasy Island, Darien Lake, and Series, and my favorite coaster in Western New York was Silver Comet. Ooh,
really? Yeah, it's not a bad coaster at all.
now
I'd
that's like
say
my
I,
second or third favorite coaster in Western New York.
mm, definitely better than Predator, I think.
Yeah, um, yeah, definitely better than Predator. Predator's got some a couple of airtime moments that I kind of enjoy, but everything else is. I enjoy Ride of Steel a little bit more than
Yeah.
I like Silver Comet, but I haven't been on it in a few years, and I'll give it another shot when it reopens. Hopefully, come on,
Yeah.
Logan.
Come on, Logan.
Yeah.
You guys can do it.
Speaking of Fantasy
Same
Island, what?
fun.
Yeah, you want to just get in some thoughts on the reopening and stuff?
I think it's a great thing. Good for the community. I mean, it's the community's attention shifted a little bit to, I don't know if you heard Project Olive.
Yep,
Everyone was focused on that for a
you're all
while
hyped up about that.
recently
Hmm.
to, you know, try to get Amazon to pretty much not build a warehouse there that they've been wanting to. But yeah, now
Yeah,
that that's over, I think
yeah,
the community's attention will shift over to Fantasy Island. At least we're hoping.
yeah.
But yeah,
er,
it's a really good thing. Great for the
mhm.
community, especially great tourist attraction too. I mean, what, 15 minutes from the falls?
Yeah, for sure.
That's a great thing.
I really hope that we are able to get that park going again, get it back to the glory days, and get some fresh new rides in there, and just have much cleaner, more pleasant experience. I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is actually a very interesting question. It's a good question. Um, how good is Darien Lake's merchandise? Um, how about you go ahead and say your part?
I honestly don't think it's too bad, other than the prices. I mean, I got a hat couple like from 4 years ago. Another six Daring Lake hat that's still in perfect, looks like new, good shape. I mean, I've
Yeah,
gotten,
yeah, it's
you know,
pretty sweet. Um,
but from
I
within,
yeah, I think the merchandise is fine. I mean, they have some cool Ride of Steel shirts. You find some cool like OG Viper,
yeah,
Predator shirts in there. Even Mind Eraser, if that's your sort of thing. You like being sarcastic and stuff. But they have some good merchandise. I mean, the value is not great. I know, like Ride of Steel gift shop has the most coaster shirts from at least what I've seen. I know the Emporium's got some too, but definitely not the worst place to buy a shirt from. I don't buy too many coaster shirts, but definitely a cool thing. I might have to get a couple of shirts next time I go to Darien Lake.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, but comment at Six Flags. Great Escape is on the same level. And that's Western. I don't consider that to be Western New York, but it's a very good coaster. Do you consider that area to be Western New York?
Yeah. Well,
It's more
I
out
guess
by
it could,
Albany. Yeah.
yeah, it's more eastern side, I'd say.
Yeah.
You can still count it. It's not a
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah. I mean, they're close to Silver. Yeah, they're pretty close. Um, do you think Zadra is better than Steel Vengeance? I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think so. Um,
Hmm.
you have any opinion on it?
I don't know.
Mm. Um,
I think I honestly don't. I don't think so.
yeah, I see that. That's a tough coaster to beat. Um,
Yeah, oh yeah, it is.
What did I miss? You haven't missed too much, Dylan.
Nothing.
If you want to see what it was, feel free to take this little hold on, let me give you an example. See this little whoop, oh, yeah, see this little gonna be a little red bar down there. You drag it across and that'll take you back to the beginning. So if you don't want to miss anything, I'm just kidding, you don't gotta do that. But yeah. Have you rode Alpine bobsled at Great Escape? I have rode it. I rode it a while ago. Have you ever been on it?
Been, yeah, it's been a while though. A couple of years, probably 5 years or 4 years.
I went in 2016, I think. In 2017.
Nice.
Yep. Iron Gwazi or Zadra.
Gwazi, Iron Gwazi, I'd say. I'm really
Uh
excited for that.
that's a coin flip for me.
Mm.
Lightning Rod or Steel Vengeance.
Again, gotta go with Steel Vengeance. We got it. I have to.
Yeah. Gotta Steel Vengeance for the length. That's what I'm gonna say. Steel Vengeance. But people are gonna argue with that. People are gonna agree with that.
Mm.
It's all about preference. Ooh, what coaster do you think Seabreeze will? What coaster do you think Seabreeze will get, if any? If they were to get one, I'm not sure if they will get one, but it's always fun to speculate. Do you have any ideas for them?
I don't know. Maybe something small, definitely.
A Visa is a possibility.
Like
Um,
Kitty or something.
yeah, I like their kitty coaster is pretty cool though. I could see. I could really see this sounds like the weirdest thing because they have Jackrabbit. I could see a Gravity Group like family wedding coaster coming there. To be honest, I feel like it just would fit the park really well. How are you doing? Uh-oh.
Lost you
Looks
for a
like we
second.
lost Mark. We lost Mark. So did you have any thoughts on the prediction I had for Gravity Group?
Oh, I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
lost you.
so I said I predicted a Gravity Group. I think there could be a Gravity Group wooden coaster eventually come to Seabreeze. That sounds weird because they already have Jackrabbit, but I honestly
Mm.
feel like they could get something like that.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, or not a bad prediction. I mean, it's possible.
Yeah. Um.
Love to see that though.
Yeah. um. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mark, how you doing?
I am too. Thanks for asking.
Sweet. Western New York. I guess not with Six Flags. So, but I live in NYC. Everything upstate. Yeah, I see what you
Mm.
mean. I understand how you probably feel. I actually am going to fix something quickly with my lighting because my lighting is horrible right now. But my lighting should be much better than it was before. I should have taken care of that a while ago, but whatever. Excuse me, Lightning Rod's gang. All right. What do you guys think of Viper? What do you think of Viper?
It's a classic coaster that's still in great shape. I love it's a really great coaster. I think it'll be around for many more years to come, for many more people to enjoy. But yeah, first coaster with 5 inversions.
Yeah, pretty
And
freaking
it's
awesome.
not even rough or anything. It's still pretty smooth.
Smooth, kind of janky, but
Well, a little,
simple
yeah, a
layout.
little, yeah,
Simple.
decent layout.
The Batwing's a little bit rough, but it's pretty intense and fun. I personally enjoy the ride as my first looping coaster. So, excuse me, that was really a big milestone for me, especially my roller coaster riding career. But it's a great coaster, classic. I try to ride it whenever it's just got a short line because that thing can pull lines when they're running one train in slow operations. But
Yeah.
um, I hope it stays around for a while. If you haven't rode already, do you plan on riding Boulder Dash? If you haven't rode it, how do you feel? Got it. I have not wrote it, but unfortunately, that's not like I'll be writing this year. But I'm trying to get on it next year. It's definitely a park. Really, Commout's the park I need to go to eventually because it's pretty close to where I am. But you have thoughts on Boulder Dash?
I haven't ridden it, no. I'd love to get on in the
Yeah,
future
I'd love to
though.
get to that park.
Seems like a good coaster.
Yeah. You. Oh, sorry, you lost it. Do you think Six Flags St. Louis will get a coaster this year? Um, I'm gonna say no because they already delayed their 2021 attraction, but I think it's a possibility in the next couple of years they could see some come to that park. All right, see you later.
Uh,
People are
yeah,
sleeping on America to get a coaster next year. Um, I could see them getting a coaster. Um, maybe a free spin. I don't see that RNC coming for a while, but could you see them getting a free spin or something like that?
I think a free spin is more than likely what they would
Yeah,
get as their next coaster. Just
I know.
because,
Yeah,
Six Flags.
yeah. I think we'd all be happy if Darien Lake got a free spin.
Yeah, wouldn't be a bad thing.
Okay. They're always trying to clear land. It's a possibility.
Where?
St. Louis.
Oh, oh, America.
If
Interesting.
Predator just got retracked recently, so that kind of is sad for its future as an RMC. But it needs an overhaul, not just a retracking overhaul, in my opinion. Actually, I feel like they put Millennium Flyers on. I feel like that would help the ride a little bit because
Yeah.
that that's me. That's the trains are the big problem on Predator. It's not it's not necessarily the track. It's more of the trains. Hello, Tido. um,
Taido.
what coaster do you think Darien Lake, if nothing was done to Predator, they would get? Excuse me, 40 free spin. What do you think?
Yep, a Joker. Free spin.
I'd be happy with a free spin, to be honest. I'm like, I wouldn't. If we get a coaster, I'm not gonna complain. You know.
No,
Uh, I mean, a lot of us know we all freaked out when Tantrum got announced.
you know it.
Um, yeah, and then I could see a Raptor, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Viper's pretty decent, especially for it being an older ride. Obviously the history behind it is really cool. Like compared to
Mm,
any other aero looper, it's probably at the edge. Like most aero loopers, I kind of hold in high standards because I kind of like those coasters, but it's cool. Yep, good answer. 1 point for Mark.
okay. One
Uh,
point for me.
Viper is my favorite roller coaster. I personally think it's smoother than Skyrush. I mean, that's a weird comparison, but like I can kind of see that. Viper, like, it's just transitions are really excuse me. Transitions are kind of bad in some places, but I mean the mid course hits kind of harder than it needs to. I wish they could fix that because imagine if we just hauled through that portion
Mm.
right into the course screws. That'd be really nice. But yeah. Um,
I heard Viper had a second train or something, but it was stored
yeah,
under the station. Do you know anything about that?
yeah. I heard something else. Viper could be getting a second train at some point, so that'd be really cool.
Could be, yeah. Let's hope.
Um, oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Does Six Flags New England need a launch coaster in 2022? They should definitely
Yeah.
need a launch. They definitely would want a launch coaster. I'm not sure if they necessarily need it, but that'd be a great addition to the lineup at their park. I think that'd be it would work very well there. Um, hello, North Star Coasters. Congratulations on 500. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate the support you guys have given me. I don't understand why Darien Lake can't open. Indoor shopping malls are somehow safer.
I
And I
know.
have been in malls. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into much of the
I've been
argument.
saying that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I was at the Darien Mall, Buffalo's Mall recently. I mean, there wasn't anyone keeping track of capacity or anything at the entrances, so
Mhm.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
and well, I can't go any higher than Viper though, so I guess that's your favorite coaster. um, Excuse me. Viper actually looks great. I want to ride it so bad. Yeah, it's a cool ride.
So bad.
Definitely, it's definitely a especially Darien Lake's definitely a place you want to try to get out to at some point because we got 7 credits, and if Mark's running a kiddie coaster, we have 8. You,
Yeah, we'll see.
you gotta try to
We'll
get the
see.
kiddie coaster job so we can all get on.
Hmm.
um,
You saw my comment yesterday? How it rolled back in the left hill. It only had like 2 kids in
That's
it.
hilarious. That ride's
Crazy.
bro. It's like an '80s kiddie coaster, so that's kind of
Um,
cool.
mm,
Um,
mm.
Viper actually looks great on it. Yeah. Um, I already covered it. Badger
Hey,
Street Coasters is back. What's up? You didn't miss too much, but remember, we can always take back this little red line, drag it back, check out what you missed. um, no, but thanks, guys. I am debating if Six Flags Fiesta Texas should get a GCI or Axis coaster. Um, Either one works. I mean, they kind of had Texas Stingray. Um, they have Texas Stingray, so it's really kind
mm,
of ruining them right now. I'm in with freaking SeaWorld a few minutes away. Um,
mm.
I don't know, but for 30th anniversary, um, yeah, I can see that. To be honest, it's definitely a possibility. Healing energy, yeah, as long as they're yeah, true. I doubt they're gonna get a wooden coaster anytime soon, but I think they'll get some soon.
Wait, I just realized something. Darien Lake became technically a theme park in '81, right?
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't next year be 50 years? Or is my math just
Or is it? I think it's 40 because Viper was the
40?
second. Yeah, it's gonna be 40. That's still cool
Yeah.
though. I think, but probably not. But that'd be sick if it was. Yeah, I'd like to
Mm,
see them get a wooden coaster. That'd be sweet. Yeah, Six Flags does not do wooden coasters, unfortunately.
mm,
I wish they did. Actually, they do RMC.
mm,
They do RMC wooden coasters. I mean, they have Goliath. So Access, on the other hand, is one more. I could see an Access coaster coming in at Six Flags Park, especially like oh, yes, to Texas, but because they've been working with SNS a lot, and um, yeah, so ooh, this is actually really cool. You can see Steel Eel from Iron Rattler. That's
really?
pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
Hmm.
The parks are like 10 minutes away from each other, which is like not sure how that's sustainable. But San Antonio is a fast growing city, and that's about it. Um, this
Mm,
this is mainly like um. Everyone was really hoping that they would do that after the park closed, but
yeah.
I just don't see it happen. There's not a market for it, if you know what I mean. Like if it was owned by Paul Snyder or like a small company, like I could totally see it. I just don't see Six Flags doing that.
Yeah, I don't.
Hmm. I think yeah, I'll have some different policies. Usually when you hit the final brake run, um, you fasten your seatbelt. I usually appreciate it because it speeds things up on a tantrum. And yeah, yelled at me repeatedly. That sounds like the tantrum ops. They they try to dude, they're just like they smash you with the lap bar. They don't just staple you. They drive it in your skin. They want it to leave a
Yeah.
mark. And if you complain, they just do it harder. Darien Lake
What's
needs
your favorite what's your favorite ride up team in the park? What's your favorite coaster with the best ride ups in your opinion?
probably moto coaster. They have
Hmm.
pretty fast. I mean, all you have to
I
do is
like Viper.
yeah. I mean, they're fine, but I've had a couple iffy experiences with some of the ops, like because the crews change so much.
Yeah.
They change. Yeah, they change all the time. That'd be pretty sick, but I highly doubt
Yeah,
that.
it would. Well, yeah.
Mm-mm. I wish. I mean, if you look in the right direction, I don't know. Talk to Texas Thrill Seeker. He knows more than me about this.
Yeah.
I honestly think that a GTX hyper. Yeah, I could see that. Could you see that? A chance ETX hyper coming to the park? Just in theory.
I don't, honestly. Maybe though. Would be a good
Not from
addition.
Six Flags.
Yeah, definitely not with Six Flags.
Um, yeah, not from Six Flags. It's hard to see, but I have seen. So it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, they kind of built in like a quarry, so it's kind of hard to see stuff, I'm guessing. Then tantrum ops are having a tantrum. Then, haha, my comedy sucks. Good pun. Predator's crew is so nice. Yeah. Um,
I've had bad experience or two with them, but well, in past years, I don't know,
yeah,
can't remember if it's changed or not.
yeah. Moto
Yeah.
Coach usually has the fastest
Yeah.
operations. Ride of Steel gets better because that's kind of the marquee attraction of the park, so they have to be okay. Um, Mike Spano says I'll invest one more in coasters, which means that Sheepy and Empire. Yeah, maybe I could see. To be honest,
Mm.
could you see that?
Yeah. Well, it's well, I don't know. It's a possibility. I don't see it happen. It's happening. Maybe it's cheap, some cheap.
Maybe. Yeah. Whoop. I think they can have a huge pop for Darien Lake. Yeah. Yeah. So all good points because Darien Lake, that's an issue because Darien Lake's market, whether they like to admit it or not, a lot of it's Canadian,
It
and
is.
it's like it's easy to notice when you're at the park because the guests at Darien Lake are a lot different than your typical like park guests, to be honest. Because it's not like it's kind of near Buffalo, like so like that's where kind of how most parks draw from. But like you get a lot of like people from the country and like Canadians come down there, and it's gonna be unfortunate until they open the border back up.
Hmm. Yeah.
And you see, you
Hope.
start.
Hope.
That's funny. I can see a chance hyper at Seabreeze. Um, I could see that as well. I just feel like Seabreeze is such a family oriented park. Like Screaming Eagle is like a pretty crazy ride for them, and that's like a pretty classical like inverting flat ride. I just really don't see like anything over like 70 feet coming in that park, but it's possible. Um, more so than Darien Lake. Yeah, I agree with that though. My comedy sucks at me too.
Mhm.
These are these.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. Um, excuse me. Um, hold on. There's a lot of people. Carter just joined, so hi Carter. When I was at Six Flags Face of Texas, I met some people at Texas
All right.
Coasters. Um, The Coaster
No,
Club,
my
and
webcam
they're so nice.
is
They give me passes to
not
ride.
working, so I'm using my phone.
All right,
Sorry, guys.
it's all good. Um, they were so nice, man. They gave me passes to IRAD.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's
that should
pretty
work.
cool. Yeah, you're good.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. More so, yeah.
What the heck?
Who is Mike Spanos? He's the CEO of Six Flags, I
Am I
believe.
back now?
I'm part of TTS. Wait, um, Pepsi
There
over.
we go. Am I back?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Pepsi over Coke. I mean, it's not a coaster topic, but we can talk about it. Do you have an opinion on that?
Yeah, I gotta agree with North Star Coasters there. I like Pepsi.
Um, I don't mind either one. They're like they taste different. I probably prefer Coke for like a. Actually, Pepsi probably works better at like a park, to be honest. I,
Yeah,
I don't. I'm not a big fan of Coke freestyle machines because they kind of like water down all the drinks. But
yeah.
Billy man, what's up?
Well,
Um,
what's up?
yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I don't see any thrilling rides really coming to Seabreeze. Like, I said that Gravity Group Family Wedding Coaster makes more sense for them, to be honest. It's a better investment. Um, which is my opinion, though. IRC.
I'm seeing.
Gotta go. All right. See ya. Texas Thrill Seeker.
Yeah.
Leviathan. Yeah, I've heard of Leviathan at SeaWorld Australia. Pepsi. Um, I hate Pepsi. Interesting. And now we have the soda discussion. Dr. Pepper is better than both. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, can't disagree with that.
Yeah. I haven't had Dr. Pepper ever, actually. Now I think about it.
Really.
I'm sure all sodas are pretty good. Diet Coke tastes like I like Diet Coke for some reason. I kinda like Diet Soda. There's water in that, by the way. If anyone was wondering. But Dr. Pepper is my favorite. Um Interesting. LOL, I get the chat off top. It's fine. I'm not too
All
concerned
right.
about having a topic right now. If that's good with you guys. um Hi, I am new to the channel. Awesome. Awesome. And your content is a sweet, bro. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the new people. We got so many. Oh, sorry about that. All these new people coming in. It's awesome. Yeah. I've had. Yeah. They really invest with like. I say that they invest with like. How do I put this? Like they're only going to invest what they can get out because they don't want to lose money. Like because anything they'll want to make it back from the park, but anything too minor take away from the charm. Yeah, what they could do is take out the pavilion or something, and but I don't really see them doing that. It's possible. I just don't really see them taking out the picnic pavilions. But I think they could expand in the parking lot because that parking lot's massive, and they don't really need that. Well, they actually have two parking lots. They have two entrances, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like they do. I don't know. Something to look into. I think there's one at the water park. That's probably why. I love the bobsled coaster at Seabreeze. So wonderfully weird. It's like someone trying to rebuild Disneyland's Manor without the mountain. Yeah, I mean, it's a janky little
Yeah.
coaster. It's kind of fun. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you think of all the Florida 2021 coasters like Tron, Velocicoaster, Iron Gwazi, and Icebreaker? Crazy year for Florida.
Mhm.
Iron Gwazi is an elite coaster. Velocicoaster is going to be an elite coaster. Icebreaker is gonna be a very good family coaster. Tron and Icebreaker are gonna be probably compared, I'm guessing, even though they're kind of different. Trying to think. Is Galaxy's Guardians of the Galaxy still coming? Excuse me, to Epcot? I don't know about that.
I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah,
No.
we'll have to look into that one.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on video game music? I don't really care for it. Um,
I don't.
yeah, I don't really play video games anymore. I used to play.
Mm-mm.
I used to play a little bit. Now I don't really play.
It's never really been my thing.
Yeah, I play. I'm okay at EA games, but
Yeah.
Seabreeze Invest with they already have. They have lots of parking proof. Yes, they do a lot of
Yeah.
track work to Jack. I haven't been to a freaking Seabreeze in a year or two now. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 years, but I'm probably gonna get a season pass next time. So I just make content, make vlogs all the time there. But fun fact: the bobsleds. Oh, bobsled's actually a copy of the matter. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Maybe that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Um, you're making bobsleds at nice airtime, especially. But yeah, it's definitely decent.
Yeah.
Icebreaker over Tron. Oh,
You're
yeah, I
making
can
me
see. Um, um, Icebreaker probably more thrilling than Tron. Tron's more of just like your little family coaster thing. But
yeah.
I think we're gonna have Icebreaker be the popular pick among coaster enthusiasts. Do you think American Dream Mall will stay closed in possibly February? I just did a video on that, so feel free to check that out. Shameless plug right there. But feel free to go check that out. And I think it could. At Arrow Loopers, yes. I knew that, but I thought it was first one. That's cool. Um, oh yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy coaster. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if that's still coming. Icebreaker is gonna be better than Manta. You mean Manta the flying coaster or Manta the launch coaster at San Diego?
Let's see.
Seabreeze won't tear down the pavilions, and they would have to work around Jackrabbit's parking lot space, which I just don't see them doing. Yeah, I honestly don't see them getting anything big. I think they like their niche and they found it, and good for them, Unless they have to remove something. I don't know what they remove though. Random, no, I'm having popcorn right now. Manta at SeaWorld Orlando. I'm sorry for this. It's all good. I could see that. I think Kraken's really good coaster as well. I could see Icebreaker breaking the top three. Icebreaker breaking the top three. No pun intended. Manta, the flyer is awesome. My first and favorite being them. Manta is definitely a good coaster. It's very intense. If it's intense, have you been on it?
I haven't, but it seems like I don't know. From everything I've heard, sounds like it is.
Whoop. RMC. RMC. Bob says the first two-wheeler hybrid. Yes, I see that. Manta's overrated, but a great ride nonetheless. Yeah. Definitely, I agree with that. I'm not a big fan of flyers are kind of weird. They definitely only appeal to a certain audience. Have you ridden? I have ridden Mako, and it's a great coaster. Oh, excuse me.
Uh,
Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Kraken has a weird. It's not like the rattle that Kraken gives. It's not like a traditional rattle. It's not as bad as like a normal rattle. Like there's some smoother spots and some rougher spots, but I'm okay with it. Um, yeah. So being a wing coaster, you go kitty coaster.
kitty
I see
coaster.
what you mean.
Yep.
What's the weirdest coaster you've been on? You can go first.
The weirdest coaster I've been on? Huh. I really don't know. I mean, weirdest? I don't know.
Yeah, it's
um,
not something that I think about every day. That's a good question though.
definitely not something you think about every day. Yeah.
Yeah, bobsled's a weird coaster. I've been on a mountain coaster, so I guess that was pretty weird.
Yeah, mountain coasters. Pretty weird. Yeah.
Kraken is good, but nothing crazy. That's a perfect description of that. I like that. Um, I can't agree more. Ooh, here's a good question. I haven't been on Dragon Mountain, but right now, but possibly Winter Mountain's Guardian. I haven't been on Dragon Mountain either, and I'm kind of salty about that. Mako's first airtime hill is so good. Yeah, it's definitely a solid hill. My favorite one is I think it's the second hill. I think on the return, you go through a turnaround, you get the drop, a turn, and then an airtime hill, and then a turnaround, and then you go through another one. That's the airtime hill. I remember being really good. Um, what's your advice for a coaster channel? Do you have any advice you want to share for coaster channels?
Well, um, I think pretty much whatever you feel, whatever content you feel
Yeah,
is the best for you. I don't know.
be unique,
Um,
be
you don't have to
creative.
go into specifics or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make sure you enjoy what you're doing because you don't want to not be enjoying what you're doing. Um, just have a good time. Ask other people for help because asking someone who knows what they're doing is always a good way to go, and people are always willing to help, especially the smaller YouTubers. Um, just ask, yeah, just you're already on a good track by asking for advice, but yeah, just follow your heart and do the best you can. Don't really worry about what other people are saying. Jamaican bobsleds a pure RC. It was a Woody got steel. Yeah, it was sort of, yeah. And they added a second deck on it, which was really interesting. The weirdest coaster I've been on is Twister at Canolas because oh, excuse me, it's two lift hills back to back. Yeah, Twister is a wacky coaster. Um,
Sounds interesting.
yeah, I agree with his description of Kraken. You like the trim hill? I can't. Is that the 5 second air? No, that's not the five. That's the yeah. That's the people complain about the trims on Candemonium. That trim on Mako is garbage. Mark my words, it's garbage. But I meant the 5 second airtime hill, which I think is the first hill. I think that's the one on Candemonium that I think is better than the 5 second airtime hill. But yeah. What's the most intense flat ride? What's the most intense coaster you've been on? What about for you?
The most intense coaster,
Uh,
King Dakar. I can't talk today. And flat ride, um,
Mine Minute at Fantasy Island's pretty intense.
yeah, Mind Warp at Fantasy Island.
Mine more. Excuse me.
Mind Warp. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I agree. I gotta agree with that.
my coaster
Yeah,
for
rip Mind Warp.
yeah, rip.
Mhm.
Um, is Intimidator 305 and yeah, probably Mind Warp, some along the lines of that. Yeah, honestly, Kraken is a good, solid ride, but nothing in this world agreed. There is a ride that had a nasty yellow and no one talks about. Fahrenheit. It was just annoying. It didn't really hurt, but it just please don't know. Um, I really like Fahrenheit, and I disagree, but you can have your opinion. It's your opinion. I didn't think it had much of a rattle from. Maybe you just had a bad ride. Weird coasters. Dragon Mountain is definitely one of the weirdest in North America. I agree with that from what I've seen. Have you been on that coaster actually?
No, I haven't, but I've been pretty much everything else except Wonder Mountain's Guardian and I think what was the other one? Mindbuster. I haven't been on Mindbuster.
Yeah. I need to go on Dragon Mountain. North Star Coasters. You're kind of definitely
I
yeah.
got
I'm not sure if I'm subscribing to you. I'm subscribed to a lot of people, but
I'll
I'll
check out your
check them
channel
out.
after
Yeah,
this.
yeah, definitely. I've ridden I've ridden mountain
Oh,
coasters like 5 loops back to back. Yeah. Speaking of mountain coasters, I need to get out to the one in Cortland and the one in what's the on coaster down by you called?
Holiday Valley. Yeah,
Holiday Valley. Yeah, yeah,
I still need. Yeah,
yeah. If I go out there, if I go out to Wallamere, maybe I'll hit it as a side trip.
yeah.
Thanks, Bear State Coast. It's awesome. Oh, geez, a lot of comments. You mean the speed hill? The speed hill is good. Yeah, the five. Yeah, I meant the 5 second airtime hill. I need to. I don't do my research until I actually like have to. So I'm sorry for screwing that up. Mako's just garbage, really, but it's over. I agree that it's a little overrated, just because. Um, thinking about making my cut probably was that'd be cool if we got
Yeah,
made videos. That'd be sweet. Mako is awesome. I agree. Slightly overrated, in my opinion. Yes, Ka's launch is very intense. I love it, but isn't your isn't kind of right? Yeah, he's not a big fan of BM hypers. Um, does Twister not exist to you? No, I think Twister.
Oh, I completely forgot. Oh man, yeah.
Twister is a good ride.
I think yeah, yeah.
I like Twister.
Yeah, Twister's gone. They had it in storage by the Human
Oh,
Resources building. Yeah,
oh yeah.
it's gone. It's not there anymore.
Scrap. They put in the scrap yard.
Yeah, they must have.
Oh, jeez. I thought you were talking about Twister Canals. Jeez, I forgot about Twister. Dang, I did get to ride
Yeah,
it though. I was lucky enough to
yeah,
ride.
me too.
I think Skyscraper is a worth
The T kills and you lose.
it. um, 8360s actually rough in the back, but a front row ride is smooth as butter. Yeah. I won. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Seems like a weird coaster. I'm subbing way too many channels. Yeah, same here. I can't even keep track of people post videos. If I ever miss you guys' videos, I'm sorry. 8360 is intense. Yeah, it looks pretty intense. The Speedo on Mako is good because it has good pacing. Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna sub to Air Looper. I'll do it if I can remember.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will too.
I can remember. Air Looper. I forgot to mention this, but I said, all right, awesome. Love to see you guys supporting each other. I love Gravity Group.
Yeah,
Who else does? I've done like 1 or 2 Gravity Groups, but Gravity Group's good from what I've seen.
yeah.
Twister is a freaking legend. I just like the park as much ever since they removed it. The only ride has legitimately killed me. They took it away. Yeah, that was pretty painful just having that go away. But
Um,
I was okay with the replacement, so I don't know. It was good for it was a good choice for the park, like for marketing reasons, because that ride never had a line. Um, Yeah, so
Oh, I just went on five subscribers in this stream already. That's awesome.
that's pretty
I'm at
sick.
71 now. I
It's
appreciate that, guys.
awesome. Gravity Group's
Yeah,
cool. They're a cool company. For sure. Um, Greg isn't sure. Boardwalk Bullet, yeah, Boardwalk Bullet bucket list coaster. Um,
Hmm.
mine more
Look,
looks
look
insane.
in, look in. Hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's your top bucket list coaster?
My
That's a
top,
good question.
my top
Yeah,
what?
bucket
Wait,
list coaster.
oh, bucket list. Steel Vengeance. From,
Hmm. Hmm.
but after that, like, maybe Fury.
Yeah, Fear. Yeah,
Um,
I'd say for me, I'd say Smiler and
G-Force.
maybe maybe Vortex at um at Carowinds just because I want to get on a stand-up coaster, Georgia Scorcher,
Yeah,
or Green Lantern. Change it to Green Lantern. That's
yeah.
I
Mind Blower is very good. Just outside my top 25. I subbed. That's awesome.
that's awesome.
Random geography questions. Anybody have AP human geography like me and Tyler? I
Nope.
don't. Twister tried a really great 20. I mean, nice thing they flipped like 5 times in a row. You guys guaranteed gray out, and I never gray out. And yet,
Yeah.
then you get checked. Yeah, it was a crazy ride. Yeah, I feel your
Oh yeah.
Steel Vengeance pain. I mean, the thing with Steel Vengeance, if I go and I feel like I want to ride it, but I feel like I'm just destined to never ride that. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm able to ride it. It's coming, Millie Man,
I gray. I
2021.
gray out on S or yeah. I gray out on boomerangs. Do you have you
Yeah,
like on the bat
agree on a
and
lot of things.
boomerang? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's always after that inversion. After the inversion, it's always after that.
hello, Coach
I
Dog. How you doing?
wolf.
Welcome to the stream. Um, everybody's saying hi, Coaster Dog. um, awesome. You guys have any questions for us? Just put them in the chat. We get questions. We're gonna be here for.
You know, talking about removing the pavilions at Seabreeze, and they should remove the pavilions at Darien Lake. I
Yeah,
honestly don't think
I don't even
I've
use
seen.
that. They use it for a
I
haunted
haven't seen.
house.
Well, yeah, the one pavilion,
Yeah,
but there's like five of them, isn't there? Something
yeah.
like
There's a
that.
lot of space back there.
That whole area, there's so much room for expansion there.
Yeah, yeah. We have a lot of.
Flat rides. Even
Y'all.
the campgrounds. We massive campground. Expand over there.
Y'all got here. um.
Yeah, Scott here.
But to be honest, it's good Mr. Gamer. It never lie last 10 years, which is probably like 20 times.
And
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that.
oh yeah, it's always closed. It was
Very
always
smart. Yeah,
closed.
very good business decision.
Mhm. Yeah.
Carter saying that Steve. What happened with that? I have not written it. That's all I'll say.
Oh, can't
Mer-
imagine marathon that way. Oh,
yeah,
crazy. You're crazy.
yeah, that's pretty crazy, dude. Do you think Shockwave at 6 or text will get removed within the next 5? I can see it. I can see it happening. Years. Sorry. Yeah, I know what you meant. I can read your mind. Yeah, yeah, I could see it having. I hope it doesn't happen. I mean, they're
No.
redoing Mindbender at Six Flags Over Georgia, so like that's a good sign for that. So I'm gonna say no, but it's unfortunately a possibility. Oh jeez. um. Yeah. Yeah. They need to do the Mindbender. I'd love to see the Mindbender treatment happen. Mhm. Shockwave does look very nice. I'll say that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, y'all are Shockwave. The freeway traffic. That'd be pretty cool in my opinion. That might be different discretion, but I could see that. The airtime is so good. Yeah, like I can see that. Most old coasters can get a lot of airtime. Um, yeah. Yeah. You guys have any questions? Mm, I'll check my phone, see if I have any questions online or anything. Um, um, before we have to eventually wrap this up, but you go another 15, 20, 30 minutes. Is that good with you? Um,
Yeah,
yeah. It's been a long day.
it has. I've been busy all day. Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate your time.
Oh.
Appreciate your time for coming out here though.
Well, I appreciate you having me on here. It's awesome. Yeah.
Anytime, pal. I like Great on Coaster Beast because the helix caught me off guard. It's intense. ROS because it was dehydrated. Rebel Silver Bullet before. Did you only ride a great? Yeah. I've graded on Ride of Steel before. It's weird.
I haven't graded on Ride of Steel, but I have graded on a silver bullet before.
Yeah, I don't think I ever graded on Silver Bullet before. I don't ride it that much though. What park are you thinking of the next Chance GTX Hyper? Um, do you have an opinion on that? Because I'm kind of stumped on that. I'd love to see Fantasy
I
Island get that, but
yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Twister's dumb restraint
Twisted.
the positive feel even stronger. Yeah, it's restraints were
Hmm.
stupid, but
They were.
it was pretty dumb. But I can go another 15 minutes. If that's okay with you.
Oh, Luke, I got a question for you too.
Yeah,
Do you
sure.
know why? You know the giant wheel, this 2019. Why did they take? Why did they leave for the cart uh, things off? Like, why did they? Is it for balancing, like to balance, or? Because I've never seen that before. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure to be honest. Hopefully, they eventually perform some proper maintenance on it so we can get it running at full
Yeah,
capacity. Um, well, at least we have um Silver Bullet. You know, guaranteed ground swings like a suspended coaster. Yeah, I see what you mean.
yeah.
Um, it's pretty fun. I think it fit perfectly at Knobles, in my opinion. Um, yeah, I think it would fit. Wait, are we talking about? Wait, what do you mean? Silver Bullet?
Think he was. Huh. I don't know.
Um,
The.
I hope that was a reference. Um, we
Yeah.
may
No.
need to make this
I don't
stream.
know if we can top that stream yesterday.
That's gonna be pretty tough
That
at the
was
top.
awesome.
But next Friday we do have theme park tours coming on. For those of you who haven't heard about it yet. Um, but yeah, tune in
Can't wait for them.
coming Friday. See um Ryan from Theme Park Tours on the live stream. He'll be talking about his upcoming tour for next year. So that's gonna be sick. But Yeah, if anyone, I appreciate it. Fun fact about that video: my dad filmed it, I believe, because I was on the ride. I think when that was being filmed. Um, it's cool footage to have. The chance Hybrid GTA. Yeah. That fit I can almost. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would if they did a good job with it. I think they probably would fit pretty well. Um, I have no
Yeah,
idea. The car. Yeah, that was interesting. I have no idea about that either. Lagoon be a perfect. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, they have Cannibal and Wicked, which are like inversion, intensity, and maybe a little bit of airtime here and there, but they definitely could need a get an airtime based coaster. They're getting Primordial, which means it might be a couple of years. Um, yeah, yeah, I get it. Lagoon is a great park, but they need an airtime coaster. I agree. They could use an airtime
yeah,
coaster. Um, excuse me. Be a great thing to see, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
yeah. Let's see.
But you guys have any questions before we wrap this up in like 10 minutes or so? Any more questions for me or Mark or any
Yeah,
anything on your minds? They wouldn't get a GTA because they always do stuff. Yeah, they do it. They're a weird place, but I wonder who, like, fabricates the track for those rides because I'm not sure if they do that. I'm trying to convince my friend to go even because he's in off for vacation. Yeah, it's cool. Literally, the only thing I want Six Flags to do is RMC Predator. I would rather have that than the only thing they next do than have a major coaster come to every other park besides. Yeah, that might be a little selfish, but I agree. Yeah,
yeah.
I would love to see that. Cannibal is
Oh,
great.
wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, Cannibal looks sick.
Hmm.
Um, Cannibal is good, so yeah,
Yeah,
I'll have to, yeah, I'll just have to check out after this. um, I think Zero helped with Cannibal is the same track and trains and brakes as Wicked. Yeah, it's kind of like Impulse. So what is your favorite coaster in Western New York? You go ahead first. Buffalo Coasters.
Hmm. Well, the tallest coaster in New York State, Ride of Steel.
Same here. I
It's
think I
plain
firmly
and
believe
simple.
that Ride of Steel is best coaster in Western New York and the best coaster in the state, but it's just my opinion, and it's okay if you disagree. Um,
Yeah,
the airtime, it's got the airtime, the intensity, the speed. I love the freaking bank turn after the drop. That's pretty crazy. But
yeah,
there are a few people who prefer
yeah,
like to count it. Believe it or not, there's
yeah.
some people even like Tantrum. So uh, see a coaster.
Tantrum's not a bad coaster.
Yeah,
Just the layout's a bit short, but
yeah,
still.
yeah. We all like Tantrum a lot. But yeah, guys. Have any last questions or last thoughts? Because we got the Western New York team on tap right now. Um, Twister was the number 2 ride in the state when it existed. That's a bold statement. I mean, I can see I can see that, to be honest. I mean,
Was that added in 81? Or do you know when that was
which
added? I'm not sure.
Twister?
Well, yeah, when was that added?
I think 19. It was like, oh geez, maybe 2000. It was.
I'm curious now.
Um, I'm a Viper fanboy because God tier trio profiling on the drop. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, it's a fun little ride.
Yeah,
Mm, Um, yeah, Viper's transitions are horrible but great at the same time. Twister.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're right. Twister was added in 2000. We just found it, yeah. Oh, yeah, he got it too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
That Huss partnership was interesting though.
It was.
Um, but yeah, Twister was a fun ride. It was unfortunate with the maintenance issues in the line.
They need to,
Tantrum's definitely number two in the park for me as well.
yeah,
Uh,
it's my number two as well.
whoops. What's the best Buffalo food specialty? I think you should answer that.
Pizza and wings.
Yeah,
That's it.
get some wings when you come to Buffalo. You're ever gonna come to
Oh,
Rochester, get garbage plates. Um,
really? Huh, never tried
go to
there.
Nick Tahoe's. That's in the city. It's not in the greatest area, but it's like really cool little garbage plate restaurant. I've been there like once, and it's um. I don't despise it, LA, but I'm assuming you're talking about Mr. Yeah, you're talking about Mr. Roller Coasters. Um, the Huss
Yeah.
partnership also brought along Viper and made Arrow and Huss split up in 1984. Yeah, that was a very eventful partnership. What is the best food that's not in New York? I don't know. We have a lot of food in New York. Maybe
Mm,
Bimani Brothers or freaking Sheets. We all love Sheets. Um, I love Bimani Brothers as well. Haas is the great restaurant in Pennsylvania. This is a restaurant chain actually. But
mm.
which is whoops. You 10 second. Um, which is worse, Predator or Viper? You go ahead, I guess. Answer that.
Yeah, Predator, definitely.
I
Just
agree with
because of the trees.
it's too
Yeah,
rough. The trains make it too
it's
rough.
some rough places.
Like Predator's not really enjoy. It's only enjoyable on the perfect seat at the perfect at night. That's the only time it's enjoyable.
Yeah,
Um, I Viper's an enjoyable coaster anytime.
without a doubt.
Mm.
Oh, I can't believe I've never had one.
Yeah, it's crazy. Garbage plates. Yeah. Whoop.
Come on, where am I then?
Why? Oh, everything's glitching out. No. No. There you go.
Tahoe?
There you go. All right, it's working now.
Tahoe?
Um, I need to go to Nick Tiles. How does he have spell? But everyone's yeah, Nick Tiles is awesome. Um,
Yeah. Wish I could say. Wish I've had it.
I hate New York for not having sheets. I go every time I see him. Yep, every time. I hate that New York doesn't have Steak and Shake. Yeah,
I've tried it in Florida. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I
It's
had it.
alright,
I
but
had it in Allentown once near Dorney Park. I actually drove by Dorney Park a little while ago, but I've already been there, so it's okay. Um,
oh, yeah, that's yeah,
yeah, it's pretty easy
that's
to drive by Dorney
more of
Park.
a question.
I used to be like
Mm,
you pulled around exit. I saw Talon and like Steel Force. Um, why did I say Viper? I meant, which is worse, Predator or Mine Eraser? um, it's Mine Eraser.
um, that's actually a pretty tough one. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Mighty Eraser. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I think the real contest is between Boomerang and Mine Eraser.
Boomerang. Yeah. Boomerang and Mighty Eraser. Yeah.
That's actually Boomerang or Predator is pretty close.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I wish we would Wawa.
yeah. That was a bro moment. If you guys haven't seen it yet, check out Chan's Rare's opening. You won't believe how many ace. Yeah, yeah. I'll have to check that out for sure.
Mm. I'll check that out.
Any last questions? And we'll wrap it up here in a couple of minutes. There's a slight delay on the chat, so if you guys have any last questions, we'll get to them momentarily. Um, yeah, we'll end it out here in a second.
You think? Oh, there's a question.
Very nice coaster. Like, what were you saying? You can say. You can go ahead.
No. You think Ride of Steel will still qualify for new coaster or new train next year? You
I don't
think?
know.
Because I talked to two different ride ops there. They said they've been trying to get a new train. They've been working on that. So I don't know. I'm
We'll have to
hoping.
see.
And
Darien,
new branding. I'm hoping for that.
Darien Lake's coaster lineup is so underrated in my opinion. Well, Darien Lake's, I'm not too. I don't debate about that too much. I don't think Darien Lake's that underrated. I mean, it gets old you know,
Mm-hmm.
pretty fast. But I can see why you like it though.
Mm-hmm.
I go back and forth between my anyways. Predator's worse, but better as it's at its best. But Mighty Racer is more consistent. Yeah, it's a funny debate. Predator was popular when it opened and it went downhill. Couldn't use it. Trailer train somehow made it rougher. Yeah, we have the Voyage trains now.
Yeah.
I love DL's lineup. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's okay.
Decent. Mm.
Uh,
Well, I don't know. I mean, it
They just redid
usually
the
has enough.
train, I believe. I'm not sure about the new train.
Never know.
I
Yeah.
like yeah, I mean it's true. I mean we do have a
Yeah.
boom thing and a mighty racer,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, we do. But they're still coasters,
yeah,
nonetheless.
it got its train fixed up recently. Um, yeah, yeah, you can't really get staple on Predator. I'll say that much.
No, I haven't.
Any last questions for the last minute or two? Sorry, you're late. You're fine. We're just about ready
Well,
to finish out over here. But thanks
yeah,
for coming on.
yeah,
Never gets. I mean, DL is always a fun
um,
place.
yeah.
It's a fun place. BTW.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I appreciate that, Better Stay
Yeah.
Coasters. Hey, your live stream, you were an amazing guest yesterday too. I can't compete with that live stream yesterday. Oh,
You did your best, and that's all that matters.
2018.
Yeah. How much time? We're just a couple minutes, just about ready to finish out. But um, all right. I have actually someone's putting a good question. So what are your final guesses? Yeah, that's a good question to end on. When will Darien Lake open this year? I'm gonna have to say no, fortunately.
No, I don't see it happening at all. No,
Yeah.
at this point, I mean it's already pretty much close to September.
Mhm.
It's not gonna happen. No.
Yeah. I don't see
No.
it opening this year, unfortunately.
We hope
Any
for
more streams?
2021, I guess.
Yes, tune in Friday for my stream with theme park tours as we're scheduled currently. So that's gonna be an awesome stream. But that would be it'd be awesome if you guys can tune into that one. Yeah, deals. ROS's T-bars are a modified version. Which version of T-bars? I can go in depth about how modified they are if you want. That'd be cool. Yeah, video would be nice. I have. It'll definitely open in 2021. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
jinx it, but I'm hoping it does. But
Yeah, me too.
I guess that's a good note to end the stream off on. But
Yeah. Let's hope for
uh,
Fantasy Island as well.
let's
Everything
hope for
goes well.
2021. Really, I'm just it'd be devastating to see it be closed for one. Being closed for 1 year is crazy, but 2 years is just unheard of. But Mark, appreciate you for coming on here.
Yeah.
Um,
Appreciate you having me on the stream.
yeah, my pleasure.
Mhm.
Um, I love that people come on, especially locals. But
And
may force my mind to make top 10 band coasters. That'd be interesting. Yeah. But
yeah.
thank you guys for tuning in yesterday and today. Let these guys chat out. But yesterday and today, I will see you guys all Friday. I have a video coming out. Oh,
Mhm.
um, I have a video coming out tomorrow and a couple more this week. Stay tuned for that shout
Me
out
too. I've
announcement.
been
Yeah.
seeing it tomorrow.
Stay tuned for
Right.
that shout out announcement video coming very soon. So you guys can redeem your shout outs for getting people subscribed. But yeah, anyways, I really appreciate you guys all tuning in. I hope you guys all have a great night. It's starting to get dark out, but that's all right. I hope you guys all have a great night. I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Check out some more videos. Just have everybody have a great night. Mark, do you have anything to say? Any plugs for you?
Yeah. My channel is Buffalo Coasters. If you want to check it out, I pretty
Link
much
in the
make
description.
content based specifically on Darien Lake and Fantasy Island. And that's it. and,
Yeah.
and I
um,
try my best.
yeah. Hopefully we get the Six Flags announcements this week. 'Cause that'd be great. I will definitely have videos on
Yeah.
that. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, we'll be back on Friday as
Splash
long as
on
all
Super.
goes well. But I will see you guys all in the next stream. I hope you have a great night. And yeah, ride on and enjoy the rest of the summer for those of you who still have it. And thanks for coming on
Yeah.
once again, Mark. And yeah,
Yeah. Appreciate it.
all right, man. See you
Pleasure.
guys all
It
later.
was a
Bye,
pleasure.
guys.